Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. This is Mr. Cupid and we have Ashley joined us today here. Okay, let me go close my door so you guys don't hear much of that
One
background.
client, two clients,
Yo, hello.
3 clients.
Welcome.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo.
Okay, give me like a quick minute.
Toodaloo.
May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo.
Bro, why you always do that? Not always, bro. Yeah, Ashley just joined. That's good. Wait, where she disappeared? Oh, here. Probably you're hearing my TV music. Or if you're asking about her instrument, I don't know. Got to go by, bro.
By royal
Scatter!
Did you do it? Yep, I did.
Fleeing Fräulein, your presence is urgently required.
Really? I don't know. Okay, I think she disconnected. Quick. Anyways, a breathtaking conversation. Okay. Okay, I think she just closed the game, so I have
When
to
the
like
sun's
wait.
out, bathe in sunlight.
Oh, Yagami,
But
welcome.
when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Huh? Toodaloo. One client, 2 clients, 3 clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy.
What's that? That's like idle animation. I think we're stuck. Yeah, this is what happens if you just go up like Alt F4. So when you are leaving from someone's game, make sure you do this. Go to co-op mode and then exit or return to single player. Otherwise, we will be stuck until you guys leave. See, that's like what? 5 minutes? Oh, wait, what? I literally pressed F. Okay, now, why do I have this? I always have my foot back equipped. Heebie-jeebie. Yep. Who does like the perfect Halloween costume, to be honest? Like, I see a lot of people cosplaying Hu Tao, like on the Twitter. I mean, there's no cosplay in India, of course. Oh, man, I'm blind officially. I've been searching that like forever, but it was like the first thing on the road.
Into the wind.
Quake! Solidify!
One with nature.
No, my sword! Go!
Wait, who else? That guy didn't die?
Rain outlines your fate.
Into the wind.
Okay, that was easy.
Huh?
So how was your weekend, guys? How did you enjoy your Sunday? Was it good, bad? Tell me about your Sunday. We'll exchange stories. My week started playing Apex, nice. Also, why are you boring? Actually, mine was also a bit boring, but I did go outside. I went to touch grass in the evening. Oh, I didn't even see this. Excuse me, that was a burp.
Wanna come over for tea?
Oh, I didn't pop the alert box. Hold on. Let me just pop it.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo.
Pixel? No, not Pixel. I literally went outside to beach.
Toodaloo.
Have you heard about the chasm?
Something dreadful happen again?
Keep it up. Thanks.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo.
Have you heard about the chasm?
Chasm? Something dreadful happen again?
Wait, I forgot to just look at Okay, actually, guys, you guys saw Scaramouche. Apparently, you all did. What do you think about him? Like that new design. What do you guys think about Scaramouche? Drop your opinions. I'll tell mine like later. Okay. Let me do this and go there and then come. So that will be like minimal travel. So
We should look for a place to take shelter.
they
I'll
did
be
give the
fine,
Inazuma vibe,
but we
even
don't
though
want
they
you
changed
catching a
his
cold.
attire. It's like literally a new design. And also his name is like Wanderer. It's like literally Kazua's thing.
The wind knows me.
This isn't good.
Oh, did you see that 100k melt?
Stabilize!
One with nature.
No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse. Go.
Gather!
Kind of disappointed
Into the wind.
after. Nom nom, welcome to the stream. Fact, yeah, actually, like his whole, like the entire time, like he was purple and all electro, doing electro stuff. Even like playing that Archon quest, while we get wrapped in the domain, he was like literally doing some electro stuff. Even his boss thing is electro, like literally. And then these guys go around and say, he's not electro anymore. He's animal. Okay.
The wind knows me.
It's like a feature that can walk. Scatter.
Follow the wind.
So would you guys like Scara if he's like Electro? Oh, finally, the freaking achievement. My god. I want to play. I think I can finally switch to Leeway and get these. Gara gives out one character vibe, it doesn't fit in.
No, my sword!
Yeah, I think you're kind of right.
Add Astra. Thank you for
I mean, why do they even like give him an animal vision? Like, why not just Electro? I think there's like a reasonable explanation for that.
Just one more.
Can't you give me a better price?
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
It's monster. What could happen?
I think I'll farm 17 hours. So we have to wait a whole day tomorrow, and then Wednesday here I'll be seeing Lulu. Shit, what I'm saying, I'm seeing Nahida and Yoimiya here. Wednesday can't come any sooner. He was betrayed by A and also or 40 doesn't see. Anyone do this domain? Anyone have an online? Sugar Candy. I think he's doing his own stuff. Yeah, that's also kind of true. Like, I mean, people still defend him like he's like a new guy. He doesn't know about human world. Maybe the Fatui like brainwashed him and made him do bad things. Like, people come with accusations like that if you paint him as a bad guy. He's a bad guy though, like literally he's a villain right now. If you ask me, my opinion is Scaramouche. I always hated that guy from the very day I saw him. Like, he's like that little annoying kid who just like
Stabilize!
irritates the shit out of you. Like, whenever I see him, I always get like pissed.
Time to go.
I like beat him to a pulp. You
You are
Rain
like,
outlines
someone needs to teach that guy some
Rain
manners.
Into the wind.
Huh?
Okay, trash. I think this is right now, yes, but still there's been a lot of who showed any form of affection. Yeah, that is also true. He's not like raised by A or Raiden Shogun, they just abandoned him as soon as they made it. So he feels betrayed and lost. I think he needs help.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share memory? Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Also, I want to know story from there, so can I
Osmanthus.
yeah, we cannot like fully blame that guy. At the same time, you can just completely say he's a good guy as well. So only time can tell what his side of story. It's like people say there's all two sides of coins, two sides of stories. You can just basically accuse one with one fact alone.
Solidify!
Okay, it was too loud. Did you guys hear what I said? Was it like audible, or you guys only heard those fighting stuff? Nope. Okay, let me not one word. Okay. Okay, I guess you can. So to like, we can completely say Skara is a good guy, but at the same time we can't say he's a bad guy. So because like, it's like you said, he just doesn't know the world. He was like abandoned by his people, like his mother, his friends, not like his mother, like you can say guardian perhaps. And so as for a playable character, I'm not sure. Might try his trial if he's like likable. I think I won't pull on him. He's like a complete skip to me, like 100% skip. But as a character of him right now, I hate that dude. As for like for my personal opinion, I hate him. Either try to extract the Genshin. I mean, I can't extract it. It will only extract tomorrow for me.
Stabilize! You are not welcome.
Blow my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Nope. I'm like, it's like a complete skip.
This isn't good!
Now you're testing my patience. Will meet.
How the hell I didn't die? Hey, some mother. I mean, not like, how do you say? She made him, but she didn't give birth to him. Yeah, not exactly. Not like mother, just mommy. Yeah, you could say mommy. Yep, you can also say that. Who's daddy? I mean, yay, Miko is the daddy.
No, my sword! Let me lead you first.
The wind knows me.
We'll meet again.
Will it be Zhongli? No, Zhongli has no connection over Inazuma. Waste. I don't know. I already have a piece. Let's not go all the deep now. Yeah, I think it's we leave it things for the things. Okay, sugar. I'll join. I think I'll join him, and then after I'm done with this stuff.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
To fight mommy.
Ancient Alchemy truly is fascinating.
Toodaloo.
Ancient Alchemy truly is fascinating.
Man, God, there's your answer. Man, why do you have to say thick every
Silly
time?
churl.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Custom of the channel. Yeah, thick. I think I'll take Anyu and Songli.
Silly churl.
We had a peak of 7 views today, and we have like a 4 constant views. Wait, what? Okay.
Just an eye. Next on the agenda,
Barbados.
Order guide you.
Inferior. The eye sweeps the land.
Solidify.
No touching.
Shattered.
Nowhere to run. Judgment is upon us.
Guilty. Gather.
Strike dead.
And it's just due.
Born of ice and frost.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Next on the agenda,
Ah, I got freaking damage.
Solidify.
access denied.
This body is eternal.
All hail.
I will have order.
Swear by my sword.
Gather.
Born of ice and frost.
Oh, we're ready.
Pointless.
Follow my blade.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Witness.
Access denied.
Calamity.
Next on the agenda,
Oh, use your skill? I'm dead.
press.
Should I use the Sino thing? Okay.
Inferior.
This is why I think I should always take Raiden because with the right I always have my Raiden skill.
Born of ice and frost.
Eternity is in my hands.
I mean, it is possible.
This is order. Your sins weigh
This is
upon
long
your soul.
overdue. No touching.
Wow, my gun isn't pretty much at the
We're way behind.
Solidify.
Born of ice and frost.
Illusions are but distractions.
now this one.
Order guide you.
No touching. Swear by my sword.
Surrender.
Weak.
Gather.
Born of ice and frost.
This body is eternal.
I will have order.
Solidify.
No touching.
There is no escape.
Wind, hear me.
Inferior.
Through
All
me,
hail.
justice is served.
Purge all
Born of ice and
obstacles.
frost.
Order guide you. Stabilized.
Oh, nothing is pretty.
Witness the final calamity.
Oh, break it. Oh.
Inferior.
No touching.
This is order.
Wow, why the
Inferior.
Judgment is upon us.
Eternity is in my hands.
Actually beating Raiden with Raiden is possible. Actually, there's info about VA of Scar, or is there not?
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
You don't have solvent? You can like convert it, right?
Toodaloo.
I do try to lighten the mood sometimes.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
What's the? Are you watching the stream? This one's solvent. But sorry, can't get to temperatures. I'm going for a Scar drips. Actually, yeah, like Scar drip was like super popular. Like the moment it dropped, everyone was like liking, tweeting, quote tweeting,
Toodaloo.
those kind of things, and actually it beat Raiden Shogun's drip market. Like the son beats his mother. Sugar cane, yeah. Wait, so this, you guys know this, right? You can like convert your boss materials to other, I mean not like the other boss material, but yeah, those the same boss material. If you like want the hand, or if you want the tail and you get nail, you can use this to convert. Yeah, this is stream solvent.
Toodaloo.
You're all watching.
Good deeds
Okay.
and bad.
Okay, this is solvent. Like, see, this will go here.
All will be placed upon the
This is
scale.
solvent. With this, you can like convert on the crafting bench. Alright, I will show you that too. I just hope he and Drell get some time to talk about what is ours on true. Yeah, me too. So you can go here, not that. This converting thing. And see, you need this one, right? So you click this. Crafting table. This one. And you go here. Like you can convert all the boss materials here, but you need to have the other boss material and also a solvent, and also you can like change to, you get 3 boss materials, and if you can like have other thing more than this, you can like convert this and get the other thing. So I want gilded this one, so I can either use this or the Dragon Lord. Same for this one, like you can use this. What about the new character? Yep. Which character you mean, like the Frozen, the girl?
One client, two clients, three clients.
She's a 4-star bow, that's all we know. Animal vision. I also heard she might be a support character when if people don't have like Venti or Kazuha. Yeah, she's the one, the Frozen.
Come, try some creative cooking.
I'll be right back.
Why do explorers make the same mistakes?
Come, try some creative cooking.
If my calculations are correct, Wanwen Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure?
Time to act. Body and mind. Huh?
Yeah, true. I mean, there are leak. I mean, I think there was few months ago there was a leak to 4.0, but I didn't see it. But it's like literally all the things till Fontaine. But they took it as soon as it was uploaded. Like only a few people saw it.
Time to act.
Till 4.0, imagine that. So Hoya obviously stepping up. I had a dream before, like a small dream, like I also want to collect every 4-star that's in the game, but I then realized that's impossible. I don't know this one. Okay, let's see. Also, if you want that 4-star, you can just keep pulling, and you can never get it. Oh, this one. Okay. So it's easy with Fu Chao. But the flying bird is the annoying one.
Witness the power of Suwa.
Fall back. Don't. Scatter!
Rain outlines your fate.
Spring forward! Through me, justice is served. Guilty! You stand condemned! Your penance is due!
No, my sword.
How much does it take? It's the same as the resources, 2 days. Like 2 full days. Are you like on R3 or R4? Pretty sure you're on R3 right now with the fish you've been farming.
Rain outlines your fate.
Not 3? R2? Wait, I thought at least you'll be like R3 now. Or R4, oh obviously. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so I was wrong. So you're an R4, my man.
No, my sword!
Man, you really want the catch that bad, huh? Doing the 40 ones first.
Body and mind.
Nice.
Let me weave you a verse. Witness the power of your wild rain outlines your fate.
You stand condemned! Your penance is due!
36 for my Archon, so I need the best. I mean, the best would be Engulfing Lightning, so probably should get that Engulfing Lightning. You want best for your Archon, right? So get that Engulfing Lightning. I'm just kidding. Don't worry. I know the pain, F2P. I mean, we gotta go with the best free-to weapon that's available. Even I used the catch, okay? I just got lucky with that Engulfing Lightning, that's all. Putting salt in the food. I'm sorry. I was just like...
Time to
You
act.
said you want best for your Archon. I'm just joking, okay? No offense. Just
Let
like...
me weave you a verse.
Just jokes, we make jokes and move on. Like Sino, okay? We make Sino jokes and we move on. We don't interfere.
Cross over.
Wow, Kuta didn't crit.
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of your
Penance is due!
Oh yeah, I think he's done. Or maybe he has some more domains. Who knows?
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Yeah, true. Like, some just keep without hearing word. Yeah, I mean, like, that's true actually. That's why you just level up, reach to world level 8, and we can co-op every day. This is how we
One
exert
client,
co-op.
two clients.
All depends on Raiden, bro. You'll get Raiden, don't worry, okay? You'll get it. Do that ritual and you'll get it. Do that summoning ritual. Don't forget to, ritual is the key to get Raiden.
Wanna come over for tea?
So I think I'll do this when the BP comes, so I can like get some XP for it, like 2 days. So yeah, we are gonna do Sino quest today at last. Let me see if there's anyone needing anything today. Oh sheesh, we got 277 subscribers. Damn, I'm not even getting notification these days. What the hell?
Toodaloo.
Sometimes wait, test. Yeah, the test is working, but freaking people who subbed didn't work. I apologize, my Streamlab just messed up, but thank you for subscribing if you're still
One
here.
client, two clients,
I appreciate it.
3 clients.
Just wanted to strong team Morgana version. Oh, I love Morgana team, to be honest. I really want a more mono for my Morgana team, but nope. Raiden Nation's like pretty hyper team, like it's really cool.
Toodaloo.
Like since you have Raiden the battery, just like you can just keep on spamming the burst like back to back to back, although there will be a cooldown on the burst, but still it'll be like it will eat up the entire abyss.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Entire abyss, yep.
Toodaloo.
Okay, Almadina. Alright, man. Have a nice one. I think I'll start off Sino's quest meanwhile.
Wanna come over for tea?
Okay, so... Okay, I need to close my Discord and everything. Once I start this quest, there's nothing I'll change. No interruptions. We will play to it to the very end. I think I'll also upload this to my channel, maybe someday. Get inside. Record. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that thing, so please don't mind me. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video of my channel. Today we're playing Sino Story Quest.
What should I do now? If only Sino was still around.
Excuse us. Has something happened?
Oh, I appreciate the concern, but who are you? Ah, friends of Sino. Well, I suppose it's not a secret or anything. Since you two are interested, I'll just lay it out for you. My name is Nabil. I'm a Matra in the Academia. A case involving the smuggling of canned knowledge has come to our attention recently, but unfortunately, we don't have the people to handle it at the moment.
Huh? You mean the Academia is short on Matra right now?
Well, not exactly. I suppose the main problem is that the case suddenly came up after General Mahamatra Sino left to go somewhere. It would be a real headache for us to tackle the case ourselves. Given the large scope of the issue, we talked things over internally and decided that we should find further assistance from outside the Matra. If you two have some time, would you lend us your strength?
All right, since you asked so nicely, we'll help.
Yes, large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have been appearing on the market recently. We suspect there's a secret route being used to move the capsules. According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious consequences. And unfortunately, most people have yet to realize that. Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market. Regardless of whether the rumors are true or not, this case calls for urgent action. According to our current leads, it's highly likely that there are dealers selling canned knowledge outside the city, even as we speak. If you two could, please help us investigate the area.
You can count on us. Let's go.
Alright, now Sino story quest. Look out clues for outside the city, okay. So we go here. Okay, I feel like that's... Oh, that's Sino there. Ahoy, Sino! I don't have Nemo, sorry.
Huh? It's Sino. What are you doing here?
Ah, it's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence. I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here. We'll have to chat some other time. There's been a recent case of canned knowledge smuggling. It seems that the smugglers are following an elaborate and dangerous scheme. I just happened to acquire some intel which led me here.
Hey, what do you know? We're also here to investigate that.
I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people, but gained very little information. Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Whoa, that sounds pretty complicated. But having Sino around will definitely make things easier. All right, let's go round up those bad guys.
Okay, I think we don't need TP, we can just run. And look at that, they have the spirit flowers. Oh, that was close. Sprint flowers, you could say. Yeah, you gotta like sprint from it, like. I just realized I think we need to go the other way, but I'm still climbing. Okay, nobody saw that. We're gonna ignore that completely. And we're all taking the roads and we'll be climbing up.
Is this all you got? Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more.
What does the Academia think they're doing? Alright, I'll take these here. Let me see what else you have. I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever, how much do I owe you?
150K.
You mean the
Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It's Sino! When's he ever gonna let up?
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
But don't forget the Mora!
Yeah, this guy's like.
Done! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
What is this? He's got backup now? Doesn't everyone say Sino works alone? I don't like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight. Any ideas?
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my life here.
Huh? Did they really just give up like that?
Just like the others I've caught. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of the chain. All right, I have one question and one question only. Where did you get this canned knowledge?
The pickup location is different every time. The boss tells us where it's gonna be and that's it. We don't get a say in it.
Hello,
He
Ants.
sends someone
Welcome
every
to the
5 days
stream.
to bring us the goods.
And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. 3 days ago is exactly when I started my investigation. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they cut all contact with these dealers. When you were trying to escape, you said something about me working alone. Where did you hear that from?
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even gave us info about you.
Oh, so
But here we are. I guess we never stood a chance.
They already knew all about me and were trying to avoid being detected from the very beginning.
seems like
These
it.
small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. And no matter how many we catch, it won't further our investigation. If only we had another lead. Like a merchant who sells large amounts of canned knowledge.
I think we can go Dory.
Huh? Oh, you mean someone like Dur? Nothing?
Do you have a potential suspect? You'd better bring them to me for judgment.
Whoa! Judgment?
That's right. I won't turn a blind eye on any
Yeah, this is
dangerous
Sino's
suspect.
story quest.
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Sino meet Dory.
I see. Anyway, I'll think of a way to deal with these two and then continue gathering information. If you manage to learn anything, you can find me at Caravan Rebot. And as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused knowledge capsules, then you should submit them to the authorities immediately.
Okay, I got it. Just keep your nose out of my business.
Hey! What's with the attitude, mister?
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, buying canned knowledge is a deal between two people. The buyer and the seller. We don't need people like you butting in on our business here. Think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge, then they must have been planning only to use it for themselves. Am I right?
The academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge. I don't like having to repeat things. And besides, I'm sure you wouldn't listen anyway. I just hope you understand that your actions are what fuels the smuggling of canned knowledge. If I ever catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished.
Yeah,
All right, Traveler. I need to go now.
Ha! You think you can scare me?
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? She's got loads of connections and might be able to tell us something about all this. If Paimon remembers correctly, she's usually at the palace of Alcazar's array. Let's go!
Okay, time to meet Dory. So, time to meet Dory. Okay, now we fast travel. Damn, imagine if like Sino gets to know Dory. Think we have to like walk all the way to there. There's no shortcut. We'll just run 20 meters, not much. I see Dory there. Dory's the only 4-star I don't have right now. I literally have all the 4 stars in this game, other than Dory. Oh look, as soon as she saw, she waved hi. She waved hi when she was looking at this. Let's try that again. Oh look, she waved hi again. Let's go.
I see, I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention. No idea. Sorry, I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business. Huh? You mean you stopped selling it? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices anymore. Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market. If I'm gonna make Mora, it's gonna be the lion's share. Plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured I might as well just hang it up.
Oh, sounds like we came all this way for nothing.
Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know. After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that I can take over. I mean, so that the industry can become more fairly regulated.
Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
Man, this little girl is much more of a businesswoman than anyone else in this game. Other than Ningguang, she's almost like a competition
Don't underestimate
to
its
Ningguang.
value. Think about it. You can gain all sorts of knowledge while bypassing the troublesome process of studying. Naturally, that makes it a product worth a high price. Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of demand. Plus, the cost of production is relatively low, so even if dealers have to cover transportation costs, there's still an enormous profit to be made.
Then why does the academia prohibit selling canned knowledge?
Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your fingers does sound like a dream, doesn't it? But everything in the world comes at a price, right? Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale. But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently leads to at least 2 potential problems. First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then it'll be very difficult to correct. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects?
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when overused. It all comes down to balancing the right amount. Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked. And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Desolation. That's where the real business opportunity is. The Court of Desolation? What's that?
Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of the Scarlet King. It's said that with the treasures inside, one can see beyond life and death. But any research of the ruins is strictly banned by the Academia. Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning rare canned knowledge, some of which is related to the Court of Desolation. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned
Dory's like
knowledge
the
popping up on the
CI,
market
like,
is just a diversion.
how do you
I
say?
wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation. Because studying
like
those
a police
ruins is
thing.
not just a simple matter.
Like a thief,
it
but
requires
also
knowledge
like
spanning
useful
several
when you need
fields.
when you need
So,
to
if
know
they're
about
aiming
what's
to quickly
going
assemble a
on
research team,
in the
canned knowledge would
market.
be the best solution.
Dory's like the
As
perfect
for the auction, chances are they're trying to
person to
attract and
ask.
scout out anyone with interest or
The-
expertise on the subject.
I'm struggling a
On the
lot
other
to speak
hand,
today.
no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed
mouth
in
is
finding the Court of
blabbering.
Desolation. So, they might as well just make a fortune while they're at it by hyping up the related canned knowledge at the auction.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction. Who knows, we might find some leads there.
That's right. And now that I've shared all that
hi,
valuable
bro.
info
Welcome.
with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location.
Yeah, I saw this coming.
As I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right? Now, let me
New
consider
update.
how much I should sell this for. I've got
Update,
it.
not
500,000 mora per kit. That's quite the bargain. We'll even offer a 50% discount for little Paimon's travel kit. Only 250,000 mora.
What? That's super expensive!
New
No need to
character
worry, little
power,
one.
explain.
Sino's the one heading this investigation, isn't he? I'll be sure to bill all the expenses to him.
Which character, bro?
All you'll
If
need
it's
to do is tell him to go to
Scaramouche,
the Merchant's
like
Guild
Wanderer of
and
the
pay
new
the
character
bill
that
once the
came
mission
today,
is
I have
completed.
no idea.
Just,
Because there is no
be
kit.
sure to not send
detail
him directly
till now.
here, though, okay? That would leave me completely in the open. I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. Oh, the Mora. I can see it already. Loads of shiny Mora coming Dory's way.
We'd better get going. If Dory keeps at it, we'll be out of Mora.
Yep. Alright, that was a long cutscene of dialogues. And Dory's like that cool kid or cool person or like a CI in a city where you go for information. Oh, viewpoint. Let me take it. Nice. So now we go to meet Sino. So I think it's all the way to the desert. Okay, like you have a TP unlocked. If Sino met Dory, then probably Sino would have killed Dory for information. Or maybe intimidate Dory and made her spill everything.
Sino! We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation. They are hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of the Scarlet King. Is that true?
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of the Scarlet King. The ruins do contain treasures, but the place is also rife with unknown dangers. According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary ruins, so the Academia has strictly prohibited any related research. However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity. Regardless, we need to go into the desert. Less in recent years, but there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death, or even resurrect the dead. Death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these rumors being true are slim, they hold tight to such fantasies and pursue them regardless. That's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. On top of that, it's hard to track the source of information contained in canned knowledge. Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good. We'll go investigate. But before that, we'll have to get rid of these people tailing us.
Huh? People tailing us?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. I'm sure they'll reveal themselves as soon as we make a move. Don't worry. I'll make short work of them.
That's Sino for ya.
Scary.
We can lend a hand too, you know.
Alright, let's see who's following us. No one's following us. For now.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Sino. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you? Hmm?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Sino?
Yo,
My
hello,
employer said
welcome.
that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation.
It's all from
I
the
can't
gas.
think of a reason why you
The
would
help?
pass that
No
up.
problem, bro.
Is
You're
that so?
welcome.
Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept.
Yep,
I've
she
had
was.
enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn
That's
back
the worst
willingly,
mistake you
then we're
made,
gonna have
bro.
to make you go back.
You're dead. You should have never threatened Sino.
Happy to oblige.
Take that!
Gather! Nowhere to run!
Take that!
Let's check him out. Wow, look at this. This is like the worst. Shh. Yeah, worse. Noblesse. C3. I'm gonna kill this game script right away. This Sino crits always with less damage.
Surrender!
You are not welcome here.
Nowhere to run!
talent.
One with nature. Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty.
Regretful. This doesn't change anything.
Oh,
You're in
sure
over
it
your
does.
head, Sino. There will be others coming for you. You'll regret it. Let's get out of here.
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a
Actually,
trap.
it's if you get a
I apologize for
constellation,
bringing
you get
you into this dangerous
3 level
mess.
increase in talent.
Just being associated with me
It was a
will
C3
inevitably cause you
Sino.
to become targets as well.
Actually, most characters have a
You should be
constellation
careful from now
C3.
on.
They increase their burst
Sleep with
talent
one
plus
eye
3.
open.
Wait, hold on.
Now, if you get a
There's no way
constellation, you
anyone
can
can sleep without closing their
have a
eyes?
plus 3 talent. You're already get a plus 3.
You'd be surprised.
So it can go
Anyway,
till 30.
just be careful.
But without constellations,
Mercenaries are
maximum
never
is
quick
10.
to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for
C3 and
reputation.
C5 are like
They may even stay
plus
hidden
3
in some dark corner for a
constellations
very long
for
time,
most characters.
waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact. Yes, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation. I've become more vigilant ever since, staying alert even while I sleep.
Whoa, who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions. His name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday.
Yeah, waiting for it.
Anyway, our mission will be dangerous.
So searching for things to do.
I'm
is-
already used
yeah,
to such
right.
grueling conditions, but I
not
don't want to see you two
exactly.
get hurt.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away.
I already didn't message without any food.
Good. Don't worry.
What message?
It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
Oh, look at that. They literally gave us traveling to the place easily. Thanks. But still, I think... What's MSG? We don't know MSG. I think they could have just given a TP to the place. It would have been more convenient. But anyways, I don't know. It's
So hot. If only there was some shade for us to cool off
Flavor?
under.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to rest anyway.
food.
Okay.
We're now we're 8
But don't you
MSG.
feel hot too, Sino?
Of course, but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Care to share any tips?
Search on
Paimon's
Google.
about
Okay,
to
I'll
melt
finish this
away.
mission and search on Google.
Just
if
try
I
to
swap
stay
screen, my
focused.
recording will mess up.
Use your willpower to support your mind. The moment you start to give in is when you'll feel more tired. Take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations. We must get somewhere safe before we can relax.
Okay, if you say so. But where would be a more safe place to rest? Paimon thinks this is a perfectly safe place to stop. Just look around, it's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around. Whoa! Where did these scorpions come from?
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
Can you play my Sino again, please?
Crumble! Into the wind!
No, my sword!
That was quick.
Well, Paimon really didn't expect to see
it
those
salt?
here.
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away.
Man, these guys...
We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see.
I'm enjoying this quest, actually.
If we were killed out here,
Drip.
nobody would ever know.
This place is super dangerous. Good thing we didn't
There's
let
like
our guard
combat
down.
in this quest, so I'm actually kind of
Something's not
enjoying
right.
it.
There are no roads in the desert. So how could they know where we are? Stay still.
Oh, this is a
Here's the
tracker.
answer. They must have planted this on you.
Huh? What is it?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharwar. They can use this to discern your approximate location.
Yep.
But this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it? Could someone from the Ksharwar also be involved?
Market skyrocketing.
But that doesn't
What's happening
seem right.
through there? Is it like booming?
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed. Why would it be on her?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier.
Sorry, Sino.
It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Sino. Now let's get rid of it.
No.
No. Hold on to it for now. It might still be useful for us.
See,
Let's keep heading to the auction. It would be dangerous to linger here any longer.
Yep. Damn, look at that scorpion, like, the tattoo's dripping. And Sino's like smooth. I'm starting to like this quest. It's like a bit of combat related, like a detective thing, like we're investigating a case. I like those kind of things, to be honest. Is there any police game?
Back again! How many of them are there?
Oh, we're ready to fight again. That's what it is.
The wind knows me.
What are you doing? Playing games or investing some drug? We're not investing any drug. I think Liu-chan said she wants us to... She asked what MSG is. Like, it's like a food according to her, but I never heard of MSG. Oh, more canned knowledge. Who's selling these?
Weird. Is this where the auction is? Yeah, not a single soul.
No, no one is.
Maybe they're on break right now.
I think you should remove that message.
We didn't
Let's not
waste
talk
any
about
time getting
those
here after we
things
defeated those
on
mercenaries.
here.
They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our
Imagine
arrival.
Dory pops out. Actually, you missed Dory. She came
even
in this
so,
quest.
They still
But
knew
before,
we were
like
coming.
very early.
Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone to clear out.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
Just
Alright,
eat.
let's take a good look around the area.
Not too far wrong. Yep. Okay, investigation. Detective Senchu. Or should I say Detective Traveler? I don't know. part-time chemistry practicals. That's not cocaine, bro. It's like a salt. Maybe you should have eaten like sodium chloride. There's no cocaine is like a high level drug. It could like make you like high or something.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off. But don't worry.
Serious?
I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came.
Truly,
I will remain hidden
actually.
here.
If we only have a
Come
build
back and meet me here after some time has passed.
I will use
I'm sure
it.
something
I'm
will
thinking
come up by
to
then.
build him because I have his signature weapon. Like, of course, why not?
They packed up in a
But,
hurry
you
and didn't
know,
have
I'm
time to carry
lazy.
off all their goods. They won't
But
just leave
maybe
them
one
here.
day if someone gives
Once
me
they
his
think we've
skin,
left the
I'll build
premises,
him.
they'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough from here to make them assume that it's safe to
Maybe
come
one
back.
day I'll be popular enough and there's a Duke Kinney in our chat. He's like, bro, why aren't you building a Duke? I'll pay you for his skin and I'll pay you for building him. And then I get all this money and build you.
Yes. And don't worry. If they dare to return, I'll make sure they stick.
It's probably not cocaine. Oh, I actually skipped it. Leave the auction at the tracker.
Let me read you a verse.
I accidentally used my burst again, so and I accidentally clicked before. So let's see. I think we have to walk all the way over there. That's tough. Okay, walking it is.
Body and mind.
They showed it to every students. For the teachers. Is it even high? Okay, I'm not unlocking that TP right now. Perhaps later. First priority is investigation of the cases. Okay, we're here. That's kind of sus. Then the problem
So tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right? Yay. Let's rest for a little while before we go back to
I do
find
computer. But we do have chemistry and stuff.
It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction. Let's go. Maybe Sino's finally found some leads.
You're telling me I have to go all the way back there again? What the hell? Okay, at least it's down way so we can just run and glide easier. Yeah, I have studied the chapter. Those things are like salt. It's not like literally cocaine. Probably they either fold you. It's like a salt test. Like you just mix it with the chemical stuff, and if it changes color, then it's a salt test. But I don't know. Maybe they changed syllabus right now. Back in my days, it was like a chapter full of salts. Like you have to mix them in a chemical, and if it changes color.
So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? Alright, tip him on everything you know!
Yeah.
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I laid low
He's
and
telling
observed for a while
they gave him
instead.
cocaine. But
He is not the primary instigator.
They might have.
But he is most
In
likely
these days
one of
it's
the
like
more
very
important
advanced.
dealers here. Am I right?
Back in my days.
Yes,
it's like
impressive.
strict.
You certainly live up to your reputation, Sino. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gone so greedy.
Easy, bro. Yeah, it is easy.
What do you mean by that?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere? If we stay here,
I didn't have the
chances are
chapter
that
when
someone
I
will see me
studied,
with you.
but maybe
that would
you
put
did.
both me and my family in danger.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, traveler.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us.
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Damn, they all afraid of Sino. Like for real. Finally to a place I can TP without walking.
Dad, you're back.
Tasteless.
We have guests? Hi there.
This is my daughter, Simi. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Paimon is fine.
To be honest,
this is the
I really
traveler.
didn't expect to see Sino, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
Why is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people.
No, don't do drugs.
Massive profits
It's
have
bad
brought
habit.
everyone together in this business. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Sino. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse. Why are you so bent on putting us out of business?
Drugs is never good.
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping to ask you for a favor. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap. As for me,
I'm not trying
I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough. I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival.
Nope.
I wanted to tell you
I mean,
all
it
this
can
so
do
that
all
maybe you
the
could
things,
understand
but it does have
change
side
your mind.
effects.
Please,
and you will get
stay
like
out
any
of this,
disease later in the future.
Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home.
It's all the lies, bro.
You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
No thank you. I'm gonna say no to drugs, no to alcohol. I'm gonna be clean.
Whoa! Look at all of this!
Yes, all neatly packed away and organized in boxes. To think that this is only one dealer's worth.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay
Small
far
producers
away
couldn't
as well.
possibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the Academia have a hand in this? But such a volume of goods wouldn't be able to slip through inspection.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the Court of Desolation.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the Academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the Academia was still a mystery. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the Academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this.
Nope, I don't.
Even I find it hard to believe. Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler?
Yes.
Since all this canned knowledge came from the Academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the Academia. If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files. But, considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the Academia now, it will only draw unnecessary attention. You'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Sure thing! Leave it to us!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone within the Academia, it's obvious that they also have power outside of it. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some preparations. You can come find me anytime if you uncover more info.
Yeah, because the characters, those move their mouth, they move it according to the Japanese voice and not to the English. So you can see actually that when they have their mouths closed, you can still hear the voice lines. And damn, that was a long cutscene again. Now we go to Summer City. I think we can TP from here, hopefully. Yep, either Japanese. I think Japanese is the primary thing. Either Japanese or Chinese. Not sure. So we are meeting someone inside Nabil. Oh, this guy. The guy who gave us the commission.
Hello, we meet again. How's the investigation going?
Chinese? Yeah, Chinese game. Yeah, probably Chinese.
Oh, so you were able to find Sino after all. I hope he's doing all right.
No, Chinese and Japanese are different.
I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
It's alright. We wanted to help Sino too.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Everything there is essentially about dangerous research that's forbidden by the academia. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter, but with this letter from Sino, it shouldn't be a problem. That's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, majority of the related files will be destroyed. But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded. Follow me, I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Sino is looking for.
The restricted repository. Sounds kinda dangerous. We'd better keep an eye out.
Yep, we better. Yeah, we better keep an eye out. So, are we going inside that lift? Oh, never mind, we're not. Utayaba. Okay. Let us in.
Okay, I understand. Since Sino is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions. But I'd suggest avoiding any other research files.
That's cool.
Sometimes the less you know, the better.
Oh, we're playing a guessing game now. Okay. We have to exit device. Oh, this is kind of cool. Will we see a secret room? Let's see.
Huh. So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it.
Basically,
this is a first for both you and me.
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Sino happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Okay, time to read stuff. Oh, they even blocked me from playing co-op. Seal of Court Desolation. Let me read this. Mechanical life forms of research data. Courts of academic research, explore from academic and mechanical life forms. It's that quest from Tainari. Records and hours. Researcher being sentenced to. I don't know which quest is this.
I will have order.
Never mind. Despite repeated praise, I think you guys can just read it if you want to read it. Just pause it and read it. I'll just do a slight scroll.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet? reminds Paimon of Sino's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Rodkani. But you're not far off. Mortada Rodkani was Taj's only son.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Sino didn't know about it.
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year,
thank you, right?
Which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now. He used to be Sino's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada incident.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the Academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation, which is in violation of Academia rules. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree. Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late. He never had a last chance to see his son. Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
Yeah.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now. Are you okay, Traveler?
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now. Taj would never do that. I mean,
bro, no
yes,
spoilers.
He does have a big reputation and has access to such research, but this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the Academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect. Because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. It's hard enough just trying to make sense of these files. However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the Academia without anyone ever noticing.
But even so...
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Or even bring the dead back to life, right? So maybe Taj is trying to bring Mortada back. Though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. It's the job of the Matra to find the truth and track down criminals. Do you have any questions? If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
Paimon's kinda confused. What should we do from here?
Oh, now that I think about it, Sino suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the Academia, right?
Yep.
There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of the Academia and see what we can find. Don't worry, Taj. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
Alrighty then, let's go ask around.
University. I think we'll go meet Sino and talk about it. Seems like we have to go out. Yep. And there's one right here.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments. It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
Quest.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Alright, on to the next person. I think it's a mercenary.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia
It's the same
recently?
question third time.
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something. There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many outdated machines before.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened? A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever...
So it was Taj all along. It always has been Taj.
No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
Another hour? Oh my god. Is it a 3-hour quest? We're gonna eat. Alright,
As I've already
nice
told you,
day.
I don't have any way to contact
Sorry,
Taj.
nice night.
A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it."
GG's to you
Before I
too.
realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire. But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
A group of Eremites?
Yeah, true.
Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
It is possible, Paimon.
No way. Taj is just like Sino. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine. Looks like there's no other choice.
Yep.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Indeed. We'll go to his home, or Taj's house, and then we'll decide if he's an honorable man or He's a trader.
So, this is Taj's place.
Detective
Doesn't seem to be anyone
Yep.
here.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry? Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. This is an emergency. I just hope Taj doesn't mind. What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
Yes, this is definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people.
When she asks us
From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive. The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries.
300.
I
That's
have a
not
feeling that
bad.
Sino might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own. You're right. That's just who he is. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. Let's
Alright,
take it to
Sino,
Sino and let
like,
him
thank
decide
you.
how to proceed.
Meet Sino. It was boring without Sino. This quest.
If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, then I suspect that he might already be at the Court of Desolation as we speak. I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Sino will know what to do.
All right, we'll give these to Sino and see. Let's go.
Let's go meet Sino. And where's Sino? He's like 2,000 miles away from us. There. Okay, calculate a TP. I smell some good smell coming from the kitchen. Probably they're cooking something. Sharing is caring. You know what? Come to a channel.
Well,
I'll give you some.
What do you make of it?
I don't even know what they're cooking, but it does smell like
It's been a while since I last saw him.
sambar.
From what I remember, he is a
I think they're making
straight-laced man.
sambar.
Although
Sambar
he
is
would
probably-
resort to extreme measures from time to time. He would never do anything against his beliefs.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change. Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons, we have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become. That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. There's no doubting that. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking. Let's go.
Time is ticking. Let's go. So finally we find the Court of Desolation. And it's a long journey. Luckily we have a TP. Let's go. I think we can just jump from there and go inside. Hopefully it's not a freaking puzzle to find it. Oh damn, look at that.
Osmanthus
That is
wine
sharp.
tastes the same as I remember.
Interesting.
But where are the...
That's how you escape. Okay, according to the instructions of the map, I think we just go inside there. I think you can just go inside there, right? Or is there like any puzzle? I think I'm just gonna go in. Oh, I avoided those things. Damn, cool. Alright, I think they'll give a sign now either way. I think I'll just use this thing. Or do I need Dendro and stuff? Probably will have a sign now, but don't know about Dendro.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh,
Sign now.
Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
That's reassuring, Sino. Thank you for protecting Paimon.
Nowhere to run!
One with nature.
Rain outlines your fate.
That's not different. Man, not exactly.
Into the wind.
Yeah, in this 3.1, you mean? Dendro beside the trail. Oh yeah, true. Yep.
The wind knows them.
Stabilize.
And Koi, yep. Koi is a 4-star though.
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Outlines your fate.
Yep, Nahida will be
Time to
my
go.
first 5-star. Seems like a puzzle. Oh damn, that's freaking cool.
Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful.
One with nature.
Time to act.
Futile.
More like trippy. Yep.
Stabilize.
Damn, this is trippy like you said. Hella trippy.
A passage! Hopefully that's our way in. That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Oh boy, I'm rotating. Oh, I'm floating. Oh, help me, please. Yeah, from the archipelago, I remember. And it is trippy AF. Idea.
Gather. Nowhere to run.
The wind knows it.
Rain outlines your fate.
You're gonna puke, bro. Look, the Zangli pool is just interrupting our cutscene. Who's there? Don't you dare stop, Sina. Is it you, Taj? Taj, is that you? I could not believe you're right there.
Taj.
Not good right at reading.
Ah, Sino. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward
You
who
know
only wants
why
to
everyone
pursue his
accepts
own
Taj is
interests.
so good? Why?
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew
That's
older,
a nice one,
I
actually.
found
Nice
myself
Sino
feeling
joke.
alone,
What Taj?
miserable. Can you imagine what it feels like to not have the will to
3
live,
roses.
but not be able to die? Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the dead back to life.
So, did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasures that I seek. I'm so close, Sino. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Can already have what?
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past. You cannot bring the dead back to life. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door.
Typical
There will be dire
Aristotle
consequences the
yep.
moment you open it.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all.
Yep, we're battling Taj. Taj versus Sino. Let's go.
This power
Judgment is upon us. We stay condemned. Guilty.
That was fast.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. I gained new power when I entered the Court of Desolation. This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door behind
wouldn't
me,
mind.
this power will be complete.
I'm open.
Even life and
I'm
death
willing
will
to
have
work.
no grip on me.
Uh-oh. We have to stop this guy!
Oh,
I
so
won't
he
let you open that
beat us.
door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured. Or are you ready to sacrifice your life for this?
I'll do what I have to.
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charging forward and putting your life on the line. Just
Well,
like
I guess
now.
we have a long line.
Even after all this
Lucha.
time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose, didn't you? You wanted me to be able to find you here. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. What happened just now was also part of your plan. You might have fooled those on the list, but you will not fool me. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
Huh? What do you mean, Sino?
He never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare. I hoped I would just wake up and be able to see his smiling face again. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together. I did some investigation of my own and discovered they were part of a massive organization. People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless mora into secret research, even sacrificing lives, in hopes that the Court of Desolation would appear.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale operation was already in motion.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought of bringing my son back tugged at my heart, but in the end, I came to my senses. I knew that I could not let myself go down that path. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation, a place that once drove people to tragedy, was still doing so, even centuries later. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did, generation after generation, regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. This was the only way I could find and destroy this place. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The Academia forbids the research of the Court of Desolation, so they would never approve my plan in the first place. To add to the problem, the organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the Academia.
So who is this organization?
If I wished to destroy the organization, I couldn't just count on the Academia alone.
So, you pretended to be the one behind all this, as a test for me.
Yeah, saying
Yes.
like too much.
I'm sorry, but
life and death stuff.
now I am assured. You haven't changed at all. You are still as you always were, fearless, and making no compromise. Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too? There are still loads of bad guys to catch outside!
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more wick to burn. You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you?
Damn, that is
Risking
outrageous.
being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place. Let this be the final judgment
What
on
touch,
myself.
indeed.
I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
Sort of cutscene. So he was a good guy after all, man.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
All right, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
What touch. May you rest in peace. Rest in peace, Taj. You have my respect. Now that's why I call speed running. Yep, indeed.
The Court of Desolation has...
disappeared.
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and tragedies. Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end. To them, as long as there's more to be made, they will disregard the Academia's rules, whether it's the Court of Desolation or anything else. Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation, but it won't be long before they continue searching for another target. That's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
We need to take down the place.
Thank you, but you've already done enough.
This one's a mattress.
Just leave the rest to me. I will bring them to justice myself. Besides, I promised you that I would sweep away any potential danger. So, that's what I'm going to do. Wait for me at Caravan Rebob 4 days from now.
Alright. Wait for 4 days later. Let's go Caravan Reboot. Let's go Caravan Reboot and just like put the time spinning there. Just spin the time. How long it's been? It's 2.5 hours. That's 2 days. We need to do another 2 days. We just did 2 days, so actually this story quest was good. I quite enjoyed it. It was like investigation stuff, bit of combat. I think they could have added more combat. Actually, I like this quest more than Neil's quest. So Neil's quest was like all dialogues. We're just like doing dialogues. Okay, that should be 4 days. We should be good.
we meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. And this should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back to the Academia once they're cleared. The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say with confidence that this case is finally coming to an end. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. However, word is that someone crossed the desert and took out their main camp overnight.
That's Sino for
After that,
sure.
people on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups within the Academia. Everyone was on edge, and the case came to a standstill.
And? Then what happened?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkani had sacrificed himself on the case. The news really stirred up the members of our ranks. The Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the Academia and
Well,
arrested
not really.
all
I
the
think
researchers
Sino's
on the
quest
list.
is fully focused
Some
on
of them
himself.
managed to get out of the Academia,
Don't think there's a
but
relation
still failed
here,
to escape.
right?
The scattered criminals were captured all across Sumeru.
There's some canon
A
knowledge
mysterious
stuff.
person who had defeated the mercenary
Like
groups.
right after Archon quest.
I
then.
even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border.
You
Having
just
more
have the
than
one
300
thing, the
prisoners
canon
apprehended for
knowledge.
interrogation has
This thing, other than
definitely
that,
shaken things up
this is fully a
recently.
Sino's quest.
So that's the end of it. Catching everyone on the list means no more smuggling canned knowledge and no more victims. It was a lot of work, but Paimon thinks we accomplished something big.
That's right. Thanks again for your assistance.
Yeah, now pay us.
As for the mysterious person who hit the mercenary camp, that must be Sino, right? He's the only one I can think of who could accomplish such a feat. Speaking of which, have you been in touch with Sino these days? I think I just saw him when I was on watch nearby. He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it, they were nowhere to be seen. If you happen to see him, please send my regards.
Sure thing, Nabil. You be careful too. Don't let any of those bad guys escape.
Don't worry about me. If anything
Yep.
happens, you can
I
find
hope
me at the
he fights
Academia
those
anytime.
sages in this quest.
Farewell then.
Man, Wednesday is gonna be a fun time. Oh, it's Tainari. What do you know?
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating.
Man, I didn't
But I can
expect to
assure you
see
this is
Tainari
certainly
here.
not the best solution.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently,
that joke hit me.
someone had enticed Murtada Radkani into becoming interested in researching the Court of Desolation. Murtada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, he wanted to conduct research that would seem groundbreaking and significant. After Murtada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything for their own interests. This makes me angry.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them next time.
Oh.
If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will and can help me collect more testing data.
Choke him.
Sino! Tainari!
Choke him.
Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you also here to see Sino?
That's right. Sino asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Simin. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more lonely than I remember. And Sino, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't
Genius
helping.
or TCG.
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. Her condition seems to be improving lately, so I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving Avidia Forest? What happened?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned
Hey, he's
knowledge,
literally a doctor.
as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek after canned knowledge. So I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
I will.
We will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidia Forest.
Hey, when's
Take
the
care.
new banner? In 2 days. Our precise
I've
is
already
like
caught those
16
who are
hours,
preparing
but
to
then
attack
we have
you
to
in
wait
secret.
1 day without a
Even
banner.
if some criminals did slip
It's
through our
dropping on
fingers,
Wednesday.
they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
But what about you, Sino?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes, but those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change, and no belief can completely resist the erosion of time. I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in
Well,
my
you could
footsteps,
skip time like
will
in
learn
Genshin.
courage from my example.
To be
just
honest,
as
I
I
want to
gained
go
courage from my own
backwards.
superiors.
Like not forward.
And
I want to
my
go to
partner.
past.
I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know.
Oh.
There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj. But I didn't share details with anyone. I'd prefer to avoid revealing the location of the
Why?
Court of Desolation. One day,
If you mean Sino,
I'll gather
yeah.
some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions.
The joke.
And then,
Joking.
I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation.
Yep, we will join you someday. Alright, we finished the quest successfully. Let's talk to Sino if we can. Oh, we also have a teapot thing.
By the way, something strange happened a few days ago. A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 mora. I didn't remember owing anyone mora, especially not that kind of amount. So I arrested the merchant on charges of provocation and disturbing the peace. Do you know anything about this?
I think it's Dory.
Nope. I'm on
They
a
arrested Dory.
idea what that could be.
Let's go. That's Dory. Oh my god, she's in jail because of us. Rip Dory. Alright, that's it for the quest. We finished Sino's quest successfully. Oh, I am beat. Okay, let me go condense this. Okay. I have dumped those artifacts in that. Going to heal Kazu a bit. First we'll dump everything in the troops. I think I don't need any of those, I'll just dump them all. Crit damage hat, crit rate, please. Oh, waste. 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 Yeah, I'm kind of sad too, but it is what it is. This is a shit piece as well. Oh. I'll just condense this. Okay, did we get something? Oh, we got some primo jumps. 31, 31, 5. Oh, that's a nice number. Okay, let's go shop, see how much wishes we have. We have like 20 wishes already, like 10 from there. 195, 205, 215. I think we have 215. Nice. I want Nahida in a low PD, so I could save up this for Raiden Constellation, perhaps. Anyone online? Oh, I didn't get a single achievement from Sino's quest. What? Hey, what do you know? Take us online. Yep. Yo, what's up? I think I haven't anything else to do. I think we have reached the end of the stream, sadly. I think yeah, I'll keep this for later. I have like no intention to do it. Alright guys, that's it for today's stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Bully some ritual. Okay. Want me to bully some Hilichurl? Okay, okay. Hilichurl will be right there. There's always Hilichurl up here.
This is order.
Destruction of Cornria. Let's go. Alright, that's
stabilize.
Enough bully, I guess. Or you want more? That was fast. Okay, you know what, let's do this ley line. Hopefully we get Hilichurl to fight. Are you sure? Alright, I guess. Alright then, yo, thank you everyone for watching and all the new subs and who was like till the end of the Sino quest. Appreciate every single one of you. I'm gonna get my dinner and sleep. So yeah, take care everyone. Have a nice rest. Good night. Stay frosty. Mr. Cupid signing off. Bye bye.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share?